I'll be giving Liar episode 4, like number 800 on Crunchyroll's website, and now I'll be starting my reaction in 1-0 go. Can't wait to see what the fourth one's going to bring. It sounds more polite though, so. Funny signs I don't blame our girl for being frosty. Oh, damn. Oh, huh? Oh, okay, okay. Okay, makes sense. Oh, okay. It's got 2 stars now. I'm guessing that's going to give our boy a lot of extra boons here. He'll eventually become a real 7 star. Gotta admit, his first and fourth ones were fucking amazing. Second and third were like, eh. But man, the fourth and fourth were impressive. Oh, I wonder what she really wants though. Boy, yeah, there's always gonna be something to upset the apple cart. I mean, our boss is gonna have to keep on. Well, then, I wonder if she's actually gonna have that stance though, because what if our boy is in a state where he loses multiple stars and he loses the one that allows him to tell that lie? Would Yuki be able to like keep that stance of being able to stay alongside her main boy? I mean, I do like that though. It shows that she does really care about him, and she's genuine. But yeah, so far this series it has done a good job of at the very least giving its leading characters challenges. I'm guessing now with him having 2 stars, he's going to have access to more abilities now, which should help out. And you know what? I cannot freaking wait. Because it'd be actually cool to see him in a spot where he has to like go up against people in like slightly more equal footing. I mean, narratively speaking, it'd be more interesting. Okay. I know all the designs in this series are fucking good. Straight up. Okay, that alien looks kind of edgy though. Wonder if he's like the gonna be the biggest obstacle in the season. I mean, at least she's getting used to talking to the main male character though. That's cool. We see how much she actually puts in effort though. Thankfully, she's endearing enough to the point where Nah, I got that smallest charming. Yeah, that kind of gives him an advantage then. Ooh. Simon will have to at least be in the top five then, considering the stakes. I'm guessing maybe it'll be a special start because if it is, he would need one. I mean, they're all reading quickly. I think it's actually kind of adorable. It's kind of good in a way that he's going to be having some disadvantages because here, at the very least, he's on equal footing now. Well, then. Okay, she is still going to be used as a thumbnail because I think her character design looks pretty kick ass. I'm assuming this girl's not going to be that innocent, though. He's got a lot of things in his play. I was already talking to another cute girl, though. I mean, I don't blame him for taking them off to see for presents. No, what's your name? Oh, she's. Oh boy. That's a. I mean, it does look from an angle that they are. As long as she doesn't discount them going out eventually, though, with the way she says that. I, li- uh, I like this. You can tell how protective our maid is of our boy here. That's actually pretty cool. She's obviously skewing something now. Yeah, that's okay. That sounds like a fitting nickname. Well, yeah, I mean, he's trying to be all fucking rubby. Whoa. Yeah, she's having fallen in love. I wouldn't blame her. My boy's showing off a lot of capabilities here. Sounds like it's a lot of can of worms. Oh boy. Just when my boy gets out of one mess, he gets straight into another one. It's not even his fault. Can you realize it's enviable though, where he has to literally win every match? If not, he gets exposed. That's not really an enviable position to be in. Oh, okay then. Kind of like this. This is also like you can even lose stars, not even through your own fault. Well, then it'll be hard to get back. That's for sure. Still, for Monarch, we're hoping having a great day right now. I just barely noticed your live chat comment too, because my live chat comments haven't even been updating that much. That's why I finally checked out. I was like, oh snap! It's like the oh yeah. I think it's like the first time I seen a live chat comment on my Lie reaction video. I usually expect them for like Shadow vs. Flame videos. Or yeah, yeah, because on at least on Saturday mornings, I don't get those. I usually only get live chat comments on Saturdays when it's like a pretty cure reaction. That's when I do check the screen consistently out if it's pretty cure. I know that one almost always gets something. Or a hentai reaction. Those usually never fail in getting live chat comments. Question is though, how is he gonna even figure out who has the green star though? But then I guess they have resources to work. Whoa. Kind of like the style where those boys were given like nice ass coverings around their line work. Makes them look a bit more uniquer. I'd say in this account, everything that he's gonna do is gonna actually involve risk. Thankfully, though, he is kind of decent at running, though, especially what he showed off in episode 3. This is just day one, bruh. That's right. It feels like he's always in like the worst spots. Oh fuck. Oh no. Hey, imagine she ends up having a green star. Question is though, can he actually complete the game toughen? Wait, did he skip? What the? That was rushed. I would have actually loved to have seen him actually go up against her. because I made it such a big deal that he was about to get into a game, and then boom, it just ended. That was yeah, the pacing was way too absurd. The other thing about this series, like it rushes things, like it rushed his second match, and they rushed it this one when it felt important. Like they put in so much emphasis that oh man, he's trying to use jamming capabilities, and then he goes up against someone in a match, and then boom, it just skips. Like why even do all that build up for shoddy execution? I mean, Kaga does have an adorable look, but did they introduce Kaguya earlier? Because I don't know if I even because this episode emphasized like Kaguya actually mattered. Straight up. And that is nice seeing Shizuki's reaction, you know. But honestly, this feels like the weakest Liar episode so far. Like first three episodes, well, first episode was enjoyable. Third one was nice. Second one had flaws. But this was even more flaws in episode two. Unfortunately, feels like every even number Liar episode needs to have issues. Straight up. Like, it's kind of annoying how they skip a game and then they could have introduced Kaguya a lot more seamlessly here. Kaguya's like, eh. I do like Himeji's loyalty though. Now this, I don't mind them skipping through this, considering that this little mech that Shiriki had no importance at all. There was no build up. Like, that's perfectly understandable when it comes to pacing on that bit. And I just noticed when it comes to all this elimination, they didn't really show the star. Literally, I just realized they just put Boy into the all campus elimination game without any like build up or emphasis was in it. Again, just feel like the pacing in this episode is absolutely terrible. And I enjoyed the first and third episodes immensely. I mean, that team might actually have. Oh, this fucking woman. It probably was deep enough the way she was going in there. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess he can because he wouldn't want to be too rough. Oh, I mean, I do like a cute personality. Those are cool, though. Oh shit, she does know. But then, I mean, to me, she's gonna have to lose on purpose. So, you know, I feel like the top 5 people can advance to something bigger. Oh wait, what the fuck? Didn't hurt. Okay, wasn't a trial request sent? Okay, I'm kind of thrown off. There was like a trial request sent, and nothing came about it. It just transitioned from literally that to this. Kind of like, trying to troll the fuck out of Peter. So that's what she's doing. That makes me wonder what the compromised position she put her in. Whoa. Okay, now I like this development at the end. But still, this episode really felt awful when it came to its pacing. Like literally, you have a game that should have been shown off skit. You literally have like this big ass event that Hiroto's currently in, and they skip the beginning of it. It's like, well, shit. They emphasize how big the event is, and then boom, they spread into the event. I'm like, what the fuck? The pacing is so completely out of whack, and it's like, uh, this series is starting to show cracks in its armor. Not to say it wasn't enjoyable. I mean, I enjoyed our maid crushing over Hiroto. That makes sense too because they spent a lot of time with each other. So there was that positive element. I did like Noah as an antagonist because at least she riles things up a little bit. And I do like that bit at the end where the safety net that Hiroto has is gone because he can't just rely on the beautiful maid to bail his ass out. So, I mean, there are positives, but the negatives in this episode really outweigh the positives. Or should I say equalized it? So if I had to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being out of 10 being acceptable, this is like an average episode. This is a 5 out of 10. This is the worst Lyle Hour episode, and I can only hope next week is better because this really did feel like the series is having a lot of kinks shown off in its armor and like one of the worst ways possible. That's why this episode was a letdown. But hey, I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed, and I'm just gonna hope next week ends up being better. I mean, I would hope anyway, but I didn't feel it this episode. But maybe we'll have it next week, though. Maybe. But anyways, thank you to Mark and everyone else for watching my video, and I hope you have a great day or night, y'all. Bye-bye.